And anyways, but I just moved. The sun's coming up over the trees a little bit. If guys have questions on how some of that business works, I can answer a lot of basic questions because I have a couple friends that are involved in that business from a business standpoint. Today we're going to go to a fancy cafe, an elephant coffee shop. It's got elephants and coffee. As long as elephants are being treated humanely, that's cool with me. If they're being with those hooked, sharp things and being led around a lot, I'm just going to probably pay my bill and leave and not give them another nickel of my money. I do find that offensive. That's more offensive than the bar girls because the elephant doesn't have any chance to learn any better, really. You know, so. Not that some of the bar girls do either, but, you know, whatever. Other than that, I don't know what else I'm doing today. I got no freaking clue. I never know what I'm doing half the time in the village, so how would I know when I'm in Pattaya what I'm doing? But nice hotel, cool hotel. Oh, hey, here's the, hang on, here's the tower thing I climbed last night. Hang on. There, you see here, this is my table I'm at. I'm just sitting here filming, quietly, minding my own business. And then there's pavilion, and there's a top floor. There's 2 floors to it. Quite interesting. An odd thing to do. I'm convinced myself this is the same guy that owns the other hotel we were at 6 months ago with Fawn and her work. Anyway, oh, my friend just sent me a text. He says he thinks Soy 6 might be even crazier than Walking Street. There's something. We're going to Soy 6 tonight. Oh, I did want to talk about that. Soy 6, that rings a bell. So when I was still married, the divorce was somewhere in early phase. I don't remember exactly what phase. I remember researching Thailand. All I knew about Thailand is there was Thai women that were attractive. They maybe liked or had some interest in older Western men. And maybe, I heard that maybe, and I didn't know what was true or not, but maybe they took good care of their men. That's like about all I knew at first, okay? And so I started searching Thailand on YouTube. I wanted to see some video and see some people, kind of see if I could gauge for myself what's going on a little bit. Versus reading, I read a few blogs and I wasn't, well, how do I know what this moron thinks or that moron saying? What, you know, and a lot of those did turn out to be wrong, like I said before. So I went on YouTube and was searching Thailand, and I don't know what websites I found or what channels I found, but I found Soy 6 after a little while, and that did, and I'll be honest with you, it almost seemed like a fantasy at the time, like, wow, there's a place I can go and I won't be despised or marginalized or mocked or put down for bringing in a nice income? Really? That exists on this planet here? I didn't know that. I was shocked. And I probably would have had in the very beginning stages of you know, Rob thinking this through. If I had the ability, and praise God I didn't, to just jump on a plane and go, I probably would have gone straight to Soy 6. You know, it probably would have passed out after a week or something. I mean, I'm older. I don't have a whole lot of stamina. I don't know what I found. Then I would have gotten serious with the training and settled in at the one of the 2 serious Muay Thai gyms in Pattaya. You know, which I also was aware of. Yeah, so I do sort of get it. You're totally neglected. You're totally just you're the big income earner. If you've been a shit, that's different. But if you've actually been a good guy and a good provider and a solid rock for your woman in the West, and they've just put you down, spat on you, and laughed at you, but you bring in, you know, $1,800, $2,500 a week, and they laugh at you and what an unsuccess you are, and what a worm you are, and what a louse you are, and you're not doing anything, you know, and they make fun of you in front of your own children and all this stuff, and your friends, and you know, and that's what you're getting. And then you see this where the woman will just fawn all over you. You know, I don't know if anybody can really blame that guy for getting on a plane and making a beeline right for there. You know, it's the guy at you ever have trouble with your oxygen tank when you're scuba diving and you finally make it to the surface? That first breath you pull in is the sweetest breath you'll ever take in your life. And this is kind of like that to a lot of guys, I think. Now, once you're breathing, hey, let's all calm down, you know. Let's go get a beer and a pizza somewhere. Yeah, but no, that's true, and I do get that. She probably got a lot of, whatever, who knows, people there for all kinds of reasons. But those would have been mine. I never, lucky for me, I had a broken back I had to fix, and I had a divorce I had to do, and it took me a couple of years, as everybody knows. It took me, from that whole process was a couple of years. And in that time, I learned more about Thailand, and then I was studying with Crew Usani for a year and a half in the States before I came to Thailand, and she brought an entirely different perspective to things. And somewhere over that time, she wasn't just my teacher that I was paying, and I was a paying student. Somewhere along the line, we started to become, now we're close friends. Now I could call her at any time and say anything to her, and the same with her, when she's got a personal problem or something, I'm honored if one of the people she might call, and say, Rob, this is bothering me or something, or whatever, and it's nice, but she is like the other end of the spectrum, and Fawn, they're at the other end of the spectrum from all this other stuff here, and that began to creep into my mindset about Thailand and what I wanted to do, and ultimately, you see my choices. I just want to sit somewhere, read a book, sip a beer, sip a coffee, do all my rehab, do all my physical stuff. If I could get back to doing my deeper, heavier physical stuff, I used to be fairly extreme, and I'd like to get 20% of that back. And other than that, Thailand really does let you do what you want. It really does. So, all right, people, thank you. Probably going to finish cleaning up. Maybe I'll shave. There's an idea, and I'm going to go get some breakfast. So, see you all. Hope to see you here. Oh, and that dude with the Harley. Bring your Harley, man. Come here. Bring your Harley. Bonus footage. Surprised. A friend of mine that goes down to Pattaya once in a while, he just sent me an unsolicited comment how sad he thinks a lot of that is. Interesting, yeah. Even the people that come here see that, I guess. I don't know what other people are thinking. I got no idea what other people are thinking. I don't make any predictions, and I try not to judge. Everybody do their thing. Anyways, my name is Rob, and thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. I meant every word I just said with respect.